Okay, so today we have Iulia from Sweden and Romania, uh, is going to finish her 3 month program with au pair and go back to her home country. So first of all, Iulia, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Iulia. I just finished high school in Sweden. I'm originally from Romania, but I spent my last 8 years in South Sweden.
So why did you decide to come to China, Iulia?
I always been interested in Asian culture, and also I am taking a gap year. So I wanted to experience something different and get out of my comfort zone.
So why did you come to China for with au pair?
My best friend um, was an au pair at au pairia during summer, and her story was very interesting, and she seemed to have a very exciting life here in Beijing.
So can you tell us about your host family or the family kids?
So um, I'm living with my host family: mom, dad, two boys, and an auntie. Um, the boys are soon 5 and 7 years old. They're really cute. Um, I grew quite close to the family, uh, with the family, so I feel comfortable and happy spending time with them.
What have you enjoyed most about your experience here?
I would say there are so many things that it's so hard to pinpoint just one. However, I liked the au pair group at au pairia. I like the city; it's a very vibrant city and very diverse.
Yulia, what's your favorite culture class or activity?
Um, this thing I really enjoyed calligraphy actually, because I'm very fascinated by the Chinese characters and how they are formed.
What memories will you take back to your home country?
What memories? The memories of the friendships that I made here, both within the company and my host family. Um, well, yes, Beijing as a whole, the food, the life. Yeah.
Would you recommend au pair to your friends and why?
Um, the company has a very nice vibe, so I would recommend it to my friends.
In terms of Chinese culture, both everyday culture living with the family and culture in terms of the wide range of culture classes, what can you tell us about your experience here?
Um, what I really enjoyed here was the opportunity to experience Chinese art, calligraphy, tapestry, and going to museums. Um, it's very different from Western art, so I really like that. And then um, by living with kids and working them in with them with a strict schedule, and having like a progression curve. Um, Using that, I realized that the way I studied before in high school was wrong. The process which I took was wrong, and now I learned how to um, become a better student myself by being a teacher.
Any final messages to anybody looking to come to China?
Yes. What can I say? Um, I mean, it's worth it because if you come at a period, you're gonna have fun for sure with the other au pairs, and the whole group is really nice at the company and so on. So you'll be well taken care of. I was really nervous when I came here, even if I knew the process from my best friend. I was really nervous coming to a different country. However, everything is fine, and by being an au pair, you really develop as a person. I became more patient, and I really worked on my personality during those 3 months. And then coming to Beijing, you have the opportunity seeing a lot of culture. I visited temples and an Asian village near Beijing, and it's really interesting to see to visit those sites.
One more question. We know that you can speak Swedish and Romanian and some French and English. And can you share your skills and methods about how could you learn so many languages?
I studied my first 4 years in primary school in Romania. Then I moved to Sweden and I learned Swedish and studied then for my upper middle school in the Swedish language, and then my high school degree was in English. So I studied in 3 different languages throughout my studies, and then French I studied as a second language within school. I think it's very hard being trilingual because every time you're switching from one language to another, it might take a while to adapt to the grammar, and the speed might be slower at the beginning. And it's like if you're just using your native language all the time, I think you'll be more proficient and correct than my speech in 3 different languages. But I think it's a compromise you need to take.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you,
Iulia.
Goodbye, everybody. Kisses from Paris.